Today we're here with Residence Advisor Libby Crocker, or today it's ex-Residence Advisor Libby Crocker. Libby was recently released from her Resident Advisor position. Libby, would you like to give us some insight on being a Residence Advisor?
Yes, it's a really important role for our school's community, especially because we are a residential campus. So an RA gets to do so much more than just live on your hall and of course get that free room and board, which everybody's so excited about. You're responsible for programming, which means, providing opportunities for your residents to socialize with each other, as well as fulfill some learning objectives, such as, learning about social justice or, popular topics, which help our students grow outside of just academics.
Right, and Libby, you seem like you're very passionate about being a resident advisor. Did you love it?
I did. It was so rewarding. I mean, of course, the work is so time consuming, not just planning your programs and, spending time with your residents, but also going on duty and on rounds and attending meetings, things like that. But it is really, really worth it.
Now, Libby, many of your residents called you the best RA they've ever had, and many call you the best RA Newhall has ever had. Can you explain some of your secret tactics in that?
Well, this past semester I had the most programs for Newhall. I did a lot of social programs that were a lot more fun, a lot of great ways to take study breaks, especially around midterms and last semester around finals. In addition to that, I tried to find a lot of ways to incorporate my residents' interests, especially one of those being food. So incorporating a lot of things they wanted into the program got them to come out more, and a lot more of my residents were excited to come to the programs and see what we were talking about. In addition, I feel like I was able to, have better one-on-one communication with them. I mean, it's really hard in Newhall when you're very much isolated in your suites. You don't see each other much more often, but you have to make that much more proactive approach into getting to know these people that you will be spending the year with. And so I feel like I got to do that really well, especially from the start, and get to know them really well.
I understand that you were recently released from your title as Residence Advisor. Could you give us some insight on that?
Yes, I had a personal mistake. I had a personal indiscretion involving, who I was hanging out with and, events that occurred. Because of that, the staff of Residence Life believed I couldn't fulfill my duties anymore. I had violated my contract, so this past Monday they released me from my duties for the last 2 weeks of the school year.
Right.
Honestly, I feel like for them it's also a punishment because now the rest of the members of my staff in my area have to take over my duty dates so close to graduation and finals.
So it could be hurting more people than helping more
Exactly.
people.
So once again, this was a decision I don't totally understand, but I respect. I did move out from Newhall to O'Leary, and so far everybody's been really helpful in that move and really supportive of my transition into O'Leary, so that has been a really big positive.
Great. Now, Libby, what would be the best advice you could give an incoming RA?
That your other team members are the best resource for you. In addition to looking up programming ideas online, talking to your other RAs about, what is their style when it comes to roommate conflicts or doing programming, or, if the previous RAs had been in your building. It's really a great resource to, work with your staff to, accomplish any goals that you have or any problems that you're facing, because a lot of them have already done this and they're more than welcome to, or more than excited to help you out.
Right. And is there anything that you would change about Res Life at Spring Hill?
I feel like right now, among the staff members, there's a lot of secrecy.
Okay.
There's a lot of issues of if something even happens in one building, we're not allowed to talk about it with other RAs. So we can't necessarily learn from that same experience or learn how to look out for it. There's a lot of secrecy over these things, obviously for, students involved, for their privacy, but it's very hard for us to look professional when we can't even talk about, an incident that occurred. So I feel that if a lot of these issues could be addressed when it comes to notifying other RAs of a situation occurring, or even just among the staff members, it would be very, very helpful.
Right, so more like a community on, as Res Life as a whole. Great, okay. Well, there you have it for Libby Crocker, the terminated RA. It doesn't seem like, to me, she needed to be terminated, but I'll leave it to you to decide. Libby, you seemed like a great RA, and I'm very sorry for the termination. If you have any questions or emails, feel free to email me at mariahwinand@shc.edu. Thank you. Thank you, Lovey.
Thank you.